Good morning students, welcome to the second video lecture on apiculture. So in this section we will be discussing about the uses of honeybees, the habit and habitat of honeybees, and also the different species of honeybees used for apiculture. The honeybee colonies has a fascination of its own by showing its unity, self-sacrifice, calmness, spirit, industry, division of labor, and actually the colonies are really admirable. By working with them, one acquires a happiness, self-reliance, and learns a coordination of thought. And apart from all these aesthetic sense that a person gains, the honeybees and the bee products are very useful to man. In the sense, the honey and the bee wax are the main byproducts of apiculture. They do great service of pollinating flowers. That's the main important function of or the important service that is performed by these honeybees. And if they are not present, actually the man will not be there, or any plants or any other animals will not be there on earth. They produces the bees. The large number of bees can be reared, and they can be kept for the sale by the beekeepers. They are used as a weapon of warfare till World War One. The bees sting as a mysterious quality of healing muscular and the nervous pains and aches, rheumatism, arthritis, etc. Beekeeping is an ideal hobby for the social reasons. Outdoor work does not require much time, not costly, both interesting and instructive. So these are the uses of honeybees. A lot of other products are also there from honeybees, and apart from the aesthetic sense, they also give some economic value added products also. So when we pass on to the habit and the habitat of honeybees, they are organized social insects, and they are more active during the spring season when a lot of flower blossoms. They exhibit polymorphism and the division of labor. Polymorphism means exist in different forms, and the division of labor, the different members of a colony do different jobs, and that is termed as a division of labor. The beehives hang down from the branches. The workers communicate by the waggle dance, and the rate of the dance and the distance of the food depends upon the amount of the waggle dance produced or the rate by which these bees do waggle dance. So that's about the habit and the habitat. And there are the different species of honeybees. There is Apis dorsata, then there is Apis mellifera, Apis dorsata, Apis mellifera, then Apis indica, then Apis florea, and Trigona independens. These are the 5 different types of the species of honeybees which are used in apiculture, and these species differ greatly in their size. You can see that the big one, it is Apis dorsata, and Apis mellifera, it is a less size than that of the Apis dorsata, and the least or the small size it is of the Apis serena. And let's see each of the characteristic feature of these honeybees. The Apis dorsata, you can see this is the Apis dorsata. When we pass on to the characteristic, they are also called as a rock bee. They are also called as a rock bee, and they are the largest bees of about 20 millimeter, and they are called as a giant honeybees. So Apis dorsata are called as a giant honeybees. A single comb makes about 60 pounds of honey, which is maximum amount of a comb. So about 60 pounds of honeys can be collected from a single comb. The workers pollinate about 12,000 flowers daily. The workers are very small and active, and due to their ferocious nature, they are non-domesticable. So even though the Apis dorsata, they are producing the much amount of honey. They are not used for widely used in apiculture because of their ferocious nature. The second type, it is Apis indica, little bit smaller than that of the Apis dorsata. They are called as the Indian bee or the Asian bee. They are slightly smaller than Apis dorsata. They prefer to live in dark places by making the parallel combs of one foot in protective areas. So these honeybees, Indian honeybees, forms a small parallel combs. This is very gentle species and can be domesticated easily. They are the very small. They are very gentle species and they can be domesticated easily. The production of honey is about 6 to 7 pounds per comb, which is much less than that of the Apis dorsata. And this Apis florea, it is little again the smaller honey bee. They are also called as a little bee, smaller than that of the Apis dorsata and Apis indica, and they are not gregarious, that is a social. So make a single comb due to the docile nature, that is a obedient nature, the rare stinging habit. The nest can be easily removed. So little bees are, as the name implies, they are the small bees. Then the Apis mellifera is the next species. It is called as a European bee. Those are the European bees, Apis mellifera or European bee. Although the bee produces less honey, but it is used in apiculture for the commercial point of view. And its Italian variety is reared everywhere in Europe and America in artificial hives. Again, next is it is a dammer bees or the stingless bees called as a Tarragona hiripinens. These are the stingless bees and it is the smallest of honey bees. So these are the different types of honey bees that are used in apiculture. And there is a social organization which is exhibited by these honeybees. Social organization in the sense that there will be the queen, there will be the worker, and there will be the drone. And the drone are the male members, whereas the queen and the worker are the female members. Let us see the social organization in the honeybees in detail. So the queen is the only sexually developed female in the hive. The queen is the only sexually developed female in the hive, and she is the largest bee in a colony, and they produce about 2000 eggs in a single day. So the queen produces 2000 eggs in a single day. Then about the worker bees, the workers are the smallest bees in the colony. Workers are the smallest bees in the colony and the sexually undeveloped females. These workers are the sexually undeveloped females. As the name implies, these are the honeybees who works for the colony. And a colony may have about 50,000 to 60,000 workers. The lifespan of the worker bees varies according to the time of the year. Life expectancy is approximately about 28 to 35 days. And the workers are the more reared in September and October. The workers that are reared in September and October, however, can live through the winter. The bees produces honey as a food sources for the hive during the long months of the winter when the flowers are not blooming. So that's all about the worker, and there are the certain morphological adaptations which we come across while observing a honey bee. The body of the honeybee is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. This is the head portion, this is the thorax portion, and this is the abdomen portion. And a pair of wings are present. A so-called sting is present, and in the metathoracic legs there is a modified structure called as a pollen basket and pollen comb. A pollen packer is also present. Next, we will see the different glands which are present in the worker honeybees. There is a pharyngeal gland, there is a thoracic gland, a venom gland, there is a scent gland, and there are the wax gland. Then there is a stinging apparatus. So these are the different types of the glands which are present in the worker body. So pharyngeal gland, thoracic gland, venom gland, scent gland, and the wax gland. These are the picture of the thoracic legs of the worker honeybees. There are the prothoracic leg, the mesothoracic leg. This is a prothoracic leg, this is a mesothoracic leg, and this is a metathoracic leg. And in the prothoracic leg, you can see the eye brush on the first tarsal region, and there is a pollen brush is also present in the prothoracic leg. The eye brush, as the name implies, they are used to clean the eyes of a worker bee. And there is a pollen brush which is also used to collect the pollen from the flowers. And there is a mesothoracic leg on the first tarsal segment you can see a wax spine. And there is a metathoracic leg. On the metathoracic leg, it is little bit modified for the pollen basket to collect the pollen grains. Then there is a pollen comb below the pollen basket, on which these fishes collect the food materials and store for the coming spring season. So the next is about the drone, and the drones are the snout and the male bees with the large eyes and no stinging apparatus or the stingers. And the drone do not collect the food or the pollen from the flowers, and their sole purpose is to mate with the king. The only function of this worker bee is to mate with the queen, and they die upon the mating. And if the colony is so short, once they are kicked out of the hive, drones will be kicked out from the hive. And if the colony and the food, or there is a scarcity of the food, then the drones are often kicked out from the colony. So that's all for today in this section, and in the next class we will be discussing about the different bee stages. Thank you.